Finally, that container will be mine. Hey, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we investigated the rumors of a little bit of dissent within the ranks. And this time, I think we're going to go and investigate that for sure. Because, well, I mean, finally got a little bit of information on what could possibly be going on. We did hear a little bit about there being some weirdness with the inspector out here at the castle, being in a mysterious locale for some reason. So, we'll head on our way out here. Whoop. And see what we can get from it. And the door's not opening up. And that's why sometimes the quest route is really nice. I mean, you'd expect it to just be able to go through right through that door, but instead, we've taken this second route before, so let's head through here because I did actually kind of forget about the second route. Around the outside of Fort Overbus. Let's just shatter our ankles real quick before heading on around to the Fort Overbus. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's time to break the door down. Whoop. Wait, is this... Hey, who are you? What do we have here? What are you all doing here? Gustav. Looks like all those missing ether cylinders accumulated themselves here. Very interesting. What? No, you just came wandering in here, right? Right as I was just about to investigate this whole affair. Yeah, cut the crap. No point playing a different tune now. It's so funny. Well, if you know this much, there's only one thing for it. You filthy... We'll defeat you for Kevesi. Wipe you out. I don't think we'll have much shift. I mean, level 71 is actually pretty high. To be fair. Yeah, if people focus on me instead. Finally decided to put Raging Force. I did that. Yeah, I did that during the last episode. Punk. Of course, now I'm not dodging nearly as much as I'd like. But, yeah, well. Yeah, I just don't have any evasion arts on because they're all pretty slow. Instead, I just rely on getting basic evasions, which isn't that difficult. And fast recharge here. Gustav is nearly out. We don't need to waste a Raging Force on him. We can use it on the Velatez. They keep me happy. After all that talking the talk, is that all the walk you can walk? Ugh. Okay, now spill it. What are you planning to do with these ether cylinders? You really don't know? Traitors! Who are the traitors now? Come off it. Weren't you our boss originally, Kevesi? Aren't you palling around with our nemesis Agnus? If that's not treachery, then I guess you'll have to get me a dictionary. Yeah, you want to know what I'm planning? Yeah? Well, I'm planning to use these bad boys to fuel an army of Levis and send them straight off to Agnus with my regards. What, this is enough? You want to keep on fighting this war single-handedly? Correct! Till Agnus is finally crushed! Is that really what you want? Come again? You said you were very sensible, not someone who wanted bloodshed. What does that naive little fool know about justice? Once again, is this really what you want? What you're going to do will hurt the people who believe in you, too. Is that really justice? What do you want to destroy Agnus for? Shut up! Don't underestimate the castle inspector. I have friends in... Stop right there. Everyone freeze. What's the guard doing here? Gustav, in the name of the Queen, you're under arrest. Oh, look, they made it. Thank you for helping secure the seditious element. Really, it's fine. It was more of a happy accident, I guess. We'll return the favor one day. So, case closed? Guess so. Still the matter of returning the ether cylinders, though. What's the matter, Tyon? Yusuf said that he wanted to provoke the wars by means of an army of Lemnises, didn't he? Yeah? He prepared very carefully, seeming to calculate a victory based on numbers. Which would mean that this amount of ether cylinders wouldn't have sufficed. And this in all of them. It's possible he's already transported some. I'm not seeing any of the Lemnises in question, which is worrying. So if we don't catch this castle inspector twerp, there's gonna be trouble, yeah? There's more than one castle inspector. We have no idea which one it is. Yeah, it's pretty bad. While we're dithering here, they're probably preparing for war. And shall we talk to a castle inspector we do know? Ulrich! You can definitely trust him, and he knows everyone. Let's get to Agnus Castle straight away, before it's too late. So we got more going on. Now we're at a very nice level 69. Yeah, I'm mature. I'm the most mature out of everyone. Sorry about that. Mature is my middle name and all that. And affinity updated with Luciona. Which... Huh. I guess we know what that's all about then. Was really hoping we get to, you know, maybe have a little bit more of a... Well, whatever. Hey everyone, let me thank you for what you... Sorry, Ulrich, something really urgent's come up. What? What could possibly have happened? What, even a castle inspector's plotting an invasion of Agnus? Please tell us it's not you. Of course it's not me! If I were to do something so reckless, it would ruin my entire life's work! We know you want peace with Agnus, so we were hoping you'd help us. Of course. So in other words, you came here to ask me if I had any inkling as to who this ringleader amongst the inspectors is. Yeah, smart boy. So how's about it? Let me think. Of all the castle inspectors I know, is there anyone who'd do something like that? It's a dead end. I'm sorry, look, how about this? I have another idea. A new castle inspector is scheduled to transfer here today. A new one? That's right. She was approved for my Agnus reconciliation project, and by all accounts is a brilliant inspector. Why don't you talk to her? Sure, we can do that. That's what you recommend, Ulrich. She should be arriving any time now. We've arranged for the floodgate to be open, so... What was that? Explosion at the port! Are we under attack? What's going on? The port, then... They're not so fast.
I hope everyone's getting along.
I have a feeling that they're not getting along. I really do wish that... I kind of wish that they held the suspense a little bit, but... Ah, well. Guess we know that it was Luciona, the regular customer of... It's not Panini, that's her name. The owner of the tap-dancing Knoppon, the chef there. Although Panini is a pretty good Knoppon name, to be fair. I mean, it has the... It's the same sort of diction, that's not the right word for it. But... the same sort of... letterage. It's not... There's some word I'm looking for that I don't know what it is. I give up. What's up? Why the long face? When I don't have any inspection branch duties, I just feel myself at such a loose end. Seeker gave me scraps of work here and there, but it doesn't really cut it. Nothing to do, I can get pretty down in the dumps. Stressed out about a council giving me the chop or something. Organizing troops is going to take some time. Would you mind going down ahead to the port? Things are what they are, I guess. But it looks like there are still people in Kevesi who are struggling to adapt to it. Man, why not just, you know, give Grover some work on inspecting the port. I mean, it seems like there's a lot going on, so, you know, could be something. This game looks so nice. I haven't really talked too much about the graphics in a long time, but, like, it's a very nicely styled game. I think a lot of times, stylized graphics hold up better than more realistic graphics. So yeah, Battle on the Seaplane. What's this? Kevesi Levnesses. This can't be happening. Let's get the chat. We've got enemies to take out. We sure do, and quite a lot of them at that. This isn't Battle on the Sea, is it? No, it is. It is. There was a little bit where it was like, this doesn't sound like a Battle on the Sea, but no, definitely is. We're almost up to a Raging Force. So that'll be pretty nice. And there we are. This Sagittarius will go and punch up before heading back to this Velites. Yeah, lots of geez, 22 of them. And a pretty high-level quest. I think this is the highest leveled pre-post-game quest. I think this actually is a little bit higher than a few of the post-game quests. I'm trying to remember exactly, because I know there's a few quests here and there that are... I don't remember what all of the post-game quests are leveled at. I think I remember one of them being level 81. Is what I remember one of them at least. If you could just focus in on me, that would be lovely. I mean, yeah, just a evasion tank against a single enemy, very nice. It'd be better if I could draw a little bit more aggro more consistently, but, you know, can't win them all. Cancel into that with a big old punch. I did use Napalm coins to top up my martial artist. Yeah, no, it felt like it. But yeah, lots of enemies out here. And I mean, they're pretty basic Levnesses. Centurists are pretty tough enemies, to be fair. But not the worst. I mean, as long as they're basic enemies, not elites, if they're not elites, if they're not bosses, they're pretty easy. I mean, even being a level lower, we probably could have taken this fight on pretty handily. Even at level, like, honestly, maybe even 67, 66? 65 is probably stretching it a little bit much, but, like, it still is not, like, yeah, I mean, early game especially, the levels do matter quite a bit, but when you get to later game, when you start having a lot of different options, and you have access to a lot of the better classes, your level doesn't matter nearly as much. Just because you're super strong anyway. So you can take on enemies that are significantly higher level. I mean, I think some of the super bosses are like level 110 already, and max level is 99. So like, yeah, I do kind of wish that Raging Force was AoE. I think that would have made it way more convenient at the very least, but ah well. It works very well as just a big nuke. And I mean, like, us being targeted by so many smaller enemies means we are building up Raging Force so quickly. And, like, Senna's not even that good of an evasion tank. Actually, is she? I'm trying to remember where she is in agility ranking. I'm just going off the top of my head. We haven't, I mean, obviously we haven't taken care of the side story Senna. That's not one that we've done quite yet. Let me actually check. I think she actually might be, second in agility. Let me actually check while I head on over to the other side, because that's where we gotta clear out next. Oh. Trying to look, she's third in agility. I mean, I guess not bad. Not the best out there, but like, because, I mean, Mio's your top agility person. I think actually Noah's second in agility, isn't he? That's like his best one. Nope. Second in dexterity, though. Anyways, let's try to draw in a lot of aggro. And there's a lot of stuff going on right now. Who is second in agility? Whatever. Not a big deal. Wait for the crash out, then we just do a big old punch. Kinda wish we had a little bit more damage to it, but we are a defender, to be fair. Defender's not exactly known for the damage, which is a shame. The fact that the aggro calculation relies so much on, it relies quite a bit on damage, and it is a little bit of a shame that it does, because it would be really nice to be able to tank better, because you end up not being able to tank as well, because our tank classes just end up not being as good, just because they don't do as much damage. So, I mean, if you factored damage out of it, would have been really nice. Or at least change the factors a bit. Like, maybe you have defender defender damage count twice as much towards aggro. So that would probably be a bit much. Like 1.5 times as much towards aggro. Could be really good, but ah well. Is a shame. I'm pretty sure once the update to officially add in the amiibo support comes in, then I think that'll be pretty good. That might add in our custom difficulty, which at that point would be really nice if it adds in the custom difficulty. I'm gonna go and attack the Sagittarius over here. Me and Uni can take it out. Really? Yeah, you fight me. Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. Now you're seeing how quickly we can get Raging Force up. Really nice. I'm actually kind of curious what classes get the quickest roll actions on average. Inspector Luciona, what's the meaning of this? You can't be the mastermind behind this invasion of Agnus. I see the Ouroboros managed to follow their noses this far. How extremely irritating. Can't believe we went to all that trouble to find her when she just showed up here on her own. But how could such a brilliant inspector do such a thing? On the contrary, Inspector Orlick, you're the one who's forgotten his duty. You swore an oath of fealty to the Queen, instead here you are, you venomous turncoat ass-bar betraying Kevis. I haven't betrayed anyone! Everything I've done was for the sake of Kevis' future! Ever since I heard about your reconciliation plan, I knew I had to destroy you with my own hands. And you, Ouroboros, you're stained with the sin of insurgency as well! Inspector Luciona! Stand back, Ulrich, we'll take it from here. Can't believe that Luciona also stole Doric. Well, I guess Dork is kind of just a modified Stratus. I guess. Actually, can you fight normal Stratus? I don't know. I would assume so. I don't really know where that would be. And let's move in here. Blaze, pretty unfortunate to deal with. It's really a bit decent damage. We'll be pretty good on our aggro, I think, once we... Yeah. I mean, that's a big influx of aggro right there. But, yeah, because we got Ouroboros coming in. Have some interlink dealing with... Ooh. Cross Impact followed by Raging Force. Those don't stack, so... Or those do stack, I should say. That's a good idea. Ooh, that's something for consideration. Let's go with Power Charge. And then we got a quick recharge. Okay. 51,672 is pretty decent. I was hoping for a little higher, but... Oh well. Just to speed things up, we can probably go through with this. Yeah. So we'll have Uni do her action first. We'll have Miyabi. How about Mio? Unfortunately, Mio is a healer, so it's not as helpful. But, oh well. Get lands going. And unfortunately, Signifer as a class isn't too great into, which one do I want? Probably Pierce Chance. Isn't too great into, what am I trying to say? Oh, Signifer's not great as a class in chain attacks. But, I mean, it can do, I mean, as a class as a whole, it's more than worth it. So, not gonna complain about that at all. Let's do like so. Probably have Senna attack like that. We can have lands get going a little bit. It's up to like, what, 85? Yeah. 85, we can get up to the 99 with our Blessed Edge. And then Uni tops us on a Bravo. Get us to 160. It's us 2 points up, 423. Just cut him down. Okay, Tyon and Senna now up. We want to wait for Tyon, I think. Have him finish everything off. That, I think, Noah won't get as high. Ugh. That's not great. Yeah, this is not a great chain attack. We're just gonna have to go with either lands or Tyon, whichever we see first. But luckily, we do get Tyon back up, which I think was our win con for this chain attack. Look at it. But we don't actually get it because we need 80, don't we? Yeah. Really bad chain attack. Only 61k. Okay, let's... Can you target me, please? Thank you. Let's go with the cross impact. Just wait up. How fuck like recharges so quickly. Get into the fast recharge real quick. Because we want to go and hit that Raging Force. And bonk bonk. Yeah, we get 20k with a normal attack. Well, quote-unquote normal attack. We can go into our Ouroboros as well. We are at rank 3 of it. And 62k, like, I mean, we're doing 62k with a level 3 interlinked talent art, and you can't get the winning rush off in time. We don't have anyone to smash, but we still get it spinning, so that, I think, is what matters. And you're focusing in on Tyon, which is not what I want. I would like you to focus in on Senna. I probably could have tried dodging out of the way to get the... I actually don't know if Feline Riding Reflex has... if that only gives you the chance of power-up on... chance of attack-up, rather. On actually evading, or if it's just, it always can. And, really? So far away. And we can pop back into a level 3 interlink of our own, which I think should be pretty easy to deal with. Yeah, I mean, we get... oh, Jesus, that was 103, wasn't it? Yeah, I think that was 103k. There we go, 168k damage. Okay, now the case is closed. This case certainly, but... I'm so sorry. I was blinded to her true intentions and have caused an awful lot of trouble for you and the people of Agnus. It's not your fault, Ulrich. This could have happened at any time. Grudges between Agnus and Kevesi go deeper than any of us thought. You're right, of course. It's sad, but that's the truth. But giving up now would be giving Inspector Luciano what she wants. It's clear looking at you that there's a non-zero possibility of reconciliation. Now to try to put this reconciliation policy into action, both Kevesi and Agnus. Do anything we can to help, Ulrich. And so, a very nice happy ending to complete the True Inspector. The party put a stop to Inspector Luciano's plot. As a result, Ulrich now feels that coexistence between Agnus and the city is an absolute must. And I believe that is the last of our stuff for Photoverbis. So next time, we'll start heading into the city. Start taking care of quests there. But until then, see you guys later.